Hey guys, new video for the year. So this will be making this video on January 1st. I want to do something with YouTube where kind of post a video every day or at least a video every other day with or do that on YouTube and on TikTok with Monty, Charge, or whatever car or whatever content I can get. So these videos just might be like vlogging day to day, bring in car stuff, and then maybe do big events and stuff like that. Or record that, or if we do some modifications to vehicles or purchase vehicles or something. So, but first video I do want to get out was redoing the game room that I have. That's where I used to do all the stuff, but it was too small. Like my desks were too small. I didn't have enough space to do everything. So, bought two new desks, redone the entire room. I still need to buy more stuff for it to organize it and have it more tidy, but I just haven't yet. Um, kind of broke. So once I get some money, then I'll buy all that stuff so we can do it all. But I just want to show the game room, show how it's gonna kind of help progress go for us to have a car brand and kind of have us help me have like a conveyor belt system kind of. So I just want to show off the room, and then later today, Brian is having a gender reveal, so we're gonna be using my car for the gender reveal, and we're gonna do burnout, have the powder go up, and we're doing that at work, so it should be really fun. I just want to see how that works, how it all goes out. So I'll be recording that and making a video on that also. So um, gonna be a pretty interesting video for the first day of the year. So let me show the room and then talk about what's gonna happen. All right, here's the room. So you first walk in, then I have this chair here. I need a shelf or something to put this stuff on. And here are the two desks or L desks. They're exactly the same. Um, But there is the Cricket that I make the vinyls off of. Then here's a model car we had bought at a hobby store out of town. We assembled this the other day. Um, and then here's a Monte Carlo on the wall. Here's one design I would have loved to make, but I just never made it. I made it once to see how it looked, but I didn't make them a lot. I didn't make a lot of them. And then I have a calendar, kind of just to go through, make sure I do my stuff. And then like when I do the vinyls, I'll flip this sideways so it's this way, and it has all this space to go back and forth, do all of that. Computer's right here, charger's right there, other computer's right there with the charger. And I have the PS5 play games on, monitor, then the PS3 and PS4 that I just have. I need shelves still, so I haven't put those away yet. Then over here is a clean, empty space, like where I can make my Legos or do all my stuff. Um, or if I need to write something, draw something, then I can move this stuff over to here, and I have free space right here and right there. And then I have just the basic like an office chair. Try to do the best wire management, but I don't have enough skill for that. Then it goes out to a window. You can see there should be the kind of see the other cars, but this would be like kind of like free space where I can do stuff other than like main stuff in here, like make Legos or even move the vinyl stuff over here and do it. Then this edge is gonna be where the vinyls are gonna be at, so I can like take it off of the paper or take it off of the plate and then get it, like take off all the excess material, then put transfer paper on it and probably throw stuff over here. This is a new design that I've made. We're probably gonna use this for car stickers, and then probably the same design for a t-shirt and hoodie. Um, I do want to get going on t-shirts and hoodies this year. Probably within these first 2 weeks, I'll show hoodie design, t-shirt design, but I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. And then trash can in the middle, since there's a little gap in between. And I do have all my Legos on the floor. That's kind of why I need a shelf. And then I do have all of the excess vinyl material and everything that I haven't used yet on the floor also, and then some wall art. Then some old jeans I need to put away. But then I have Hot Wheels up here, but the walls are kind of empty. Not really something I I like decorate. Um, One thing I know I'm gonna do is here's the door when you first walk in. I'm probably gonna put a calendar up here, like a whiteboard calendar. and I can write stuff on there, make sure I have stuff that I need to be done like on there. Um, but for sure, way better design. I had a desk right here, another desk right here, a shelf, and another shelf, and everything was too clustered. I didn't have enough free space. But this for sure is going to help. I do have a bunch of SD cards from old cameras and stuff like that, but I need to go through all of that anyway. Um, but I think this whole setup is going to be way more efficient, way more smoother. I can push out more stuff faster, better, easier. I do have like my computer right here, and if I were to have another guy or another buddy over, they can put their computer there, their stuff there. We can both get to work going across the two desks. And then right here, the vinyl material, we can make vinyl, have all of the product ready, and bring it over here. Then have it to take off the excess materials, take it off of the plates, and then we're done. So that's before I had it in on like for small stuff, I was able to make it on the desk we had here, and then I would use my other desk right here, which is kind of crowded, to take off excess material and do all of that. But this whole setup's way better. And for like the bigger banners that I have, I had to take it all the way to the kitchen and use a kitchen table. But this is way smoother, way faster. Um, Everything's in the one room, and I just stay over here, go over there, get it done, and then I'm done for the day. Instead of taking everything out, taking it to the kitchen, taking the computer, charger, everything, and then making all the vinyls, and then having to weed it, do all that stuff, and then bring it back in here to leave it here. So I do have like stuff laying around. I just got these desks on Monday, um, and I'm now putting them back together on Tuesday. Or I put them together that same day and organized it all, got it all done and ready. So it was kind of I rushed it, did as fast as I could, just so I can make videos and stuff and content. But pretty cool, nice room setup. Need to add more stuff, shelves, maybe a little smaller shelf, throw material on there, and for sure a shelf for the Legos though. And then like the little small stuff I have, nothing really like not packed in here, but still. My little brother does have a head unit. We need to install this on his car. Probably make a video out of that. Um, he got it for Christmas, so we're just waiting on brackets for it, and then we can go ahead and install it. But that should be a pretty interesting video, and I can show my little brother's car. Um, so we have that up also. But for today, it's just gonna be showing the room, and then later in the day we're gonna do Brian's gender reveal. So that's gonna be really really cool, especially with the powder being Brian. Using my car is pretty fun. So we'll go ahead and do that. So I'll see you guys later in the day on that. For the burnout, it was pretty funny. We had it sitting kind of uneven. So when I started spinning the tires, the car wanted to tweak to the side, which that kind of annoyed me. But we went ahead and our boss had ran over there, moved the bags over for the powder. You can hear that my two-step activated. And it kind of made the car sound funny. And then it finally, once I had it kind of going for more, I looked at Brian, he gave me a thumbs up, and I let off of the brake and went right through the powder. Everyone was surprised. It was pretty fun, but well worth it. Really cool reveal. Other than that, that's the only video we have of the gender reveal. It was just more, just a couple people were there, did a burnout. The car did scoot sideways, which was really hilarious because I'm like, it shouldn't move. Because I've done burnouts and stuff like that, and it's never shifted or like kind of crab walked. And this time it does it, so it was kind of funny. But um, really good, worked out the way you wanted to. You do burnout, roll over the powder, then it just throws it up all in the air. My car does have pink on it. It is pretty funny, but I want to take off the lights. Those are still on, and then I also want to paint it, or not paint it. Take off the painter's tape and get off all the residue, and then see about polishing and redoing the paint to make it look nice and clean again, because it cleans up nice, but during the daytime it just looks horrible. So I want to see if I can fix that. But that was all for today. A really kind of boring day. Tomorrow's gonna be the same thing, just seeing what to do. Um, I might make some designs so we can have them. Um, Other than that, uh, need to see what to figure out for tomorrow. Maybe take the Monty out, take photos, have it out, um, and then see what's up with that. Uh, but that'll be it for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this so I can post it also. So see you guys later.